This week may have been one of the most intensive run weeks that I had leading up to my 10K on Sunday. I was running every day this week and really getting in the reps, and I would say my minimum would be like 45 minutes each run per day. And so yeah, I had my run on Sunday, which will be highlighted in next week's video. I'll post the results here of my 2018 Santa Monica 10K results here, and just seeing the results. I finished 48 minutes and 54 seconds, so really trying to go for the personal best on my side. The route isn't too bad. The beginning has a slight uphill, but towards the end you get a pretty decent downhill, which I really like. That's what I really like about this the course. Getting all this time to run, I've come to the realization that in life there's no shortcuts. Given you can have opportunities, given you can have other variables that will help you succeed, but there is no substitute for hard work. And I always think about this and implement this in my weekly training regimen. When you get wrapped up in a hobby or a thing that consumes your time, you tend to read all these books. You tend to go to others for advice, and you learn as much as you can about a certain subject, but without any real world application of said hobby, you don't quite build the experience from just reading books or watching other people do said hobby. So in this iteration of my training, I always think about how there's no shortcuts in training. You have to lift the weights. You have to do the cardio in order to see the results that you want to see. And sometimes you may put in all this work and still not see the results, and that's totally fine, because in my eyes, I think as long as you put in the work, as long as you give your all to anything, that should be a good enough of a motivating factor to continue. We all tend to find either the uh, either a shortcut or the fastest way to do something, and that's just how we're programmed. It's we we always want to we always want to choose the path of least resistance, and it can be a blessing and a curse because for one, as a blessing, you can find shorter ways to optimize your workouts. So what I tend to do on my workouts, I like to do a lot of compound movements so that I can work on multiple muscles at the same time. And that's being very efficient with time. Not saying that it's a shortcut, but to optimize time is also very important. It brings me a lot of joy to know that every single day I'm working towards a goal that may never be achieved, and I'm perfectly fine with that. My goal is to always improve. My goal is to become a better version of myself. And with this training log, I hope to achieve that. No one is ever interested in the journey of progress because it takes time, it takes effort, and everyone is always seeing the end results, always looking for the fastest way to do something because the time invested in searching up something for the quickest way always seems the most efficient. But at the end of the day, there is no shortcuts to getting the results you want. That's it for this week, and I'll catch you in the next one.